It's the kickback chit chat. Roll up a zigzag and drink a six pack. I know y'all with that. Shout out to the homies, Mr. Woody and Big Sack. Get stacks, nigga. Never ever been mixed match. Only when I bought a dicky suit, get a mixed match. What's happening with it, everybody? It's your boy Cuddy J. I'm back with y'all like I left some, man. It's the kickback chit chat with Cuddy J, man. Uh, Thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all watching, man, uh, watching the kickback chit chat, man. While y'all get started, man, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that dislike button. I like all the smoke. You heard me. And also, you can comment too to let me know your perspective on what you think I said about this show tonight. And also, you can share with your friends and family. You heard me. Yeah, what's happening? Um, it's Monday, guys. Monday night at that. I should be to be exact with it. A lot went over on the weekend, man. A lot of topics that we could be discussing right now, from the hip hop beef with Rick Ross and J. Cole and Drake and K. Dot, and everybody else is getting dissed by Drake on the song, and Rick Ross replying back. But that's not what we're gonna talk about tonight. Tonight we're gonna talk about the death of O.J. Simpson. He passed away at the age of 76 from prostate cancer, and we're going to talk about his death, and we're going to talk about everything that revolves around the death and what's been going on with um, what people have been saying about OJ, or what people take is on OJ, and my take on OJ, and my take on the people that have to take on OJ. And before we even get started, man, with the show, also we had another legend pass away today, Rico Wade, Dungeon Family, organized noise producer of Atlanta. Rico Wade died today at the age of 52. Atlanta hip hop. Well, not just he's from Atlanta, but big time producer, man, in the game. He produced everything from Outkast, Goody Mob, TLC, Witch Doctor, Cool Breeze. He's Future's uncle, so that it's a whole catalog of music and stuff that Rico Wade produced. That's more bad news. Another legend died this weekend, passed away. And on top of that, we had a legend before, which is O.J. Simpson, that happened to pass away this weekend. But this show tonight is about the celebration of his death. People celebrating his death, laughing at it, they happy about it, with all the whole nine. Now let's go back to social media. Now you know that when stuff happens with celebrities and and or whoever, the memes come, all type of imaginary memes that make you think about this is what's going on. It's fun. Some of it funny. It's funny. Some of it funny. Some of it's not funny. It depends on who you are and who's saying it. It makes it funny. So uh, I will be the first to say, hey, the post that I made this week about O.J. Simpson, they wasn't to make anybody mad or disturbing. It was a little laughter with it. I made the I think I only made one post, and the post was him flying in the air in the Bronco in heaven with the police behind him. And I felt like that was funny. You know what I'm saying? The Bronco, the white Bronco, they still chasing this nigga in heaven, which I get out of that picture. See, y'all get something else out of that picture. But what I get out of the picture, and what I'm about to dive into about this show, what I get out of that picture, this motherfucker's dead, and y'all still having y'all mind the image of the police. Y'all still chasing OJ to be committed to be convicted of that murder of Nicole Brown Simpson, his ex-wife, and Ronna Goldman, Nicole Brown Simpson's friend. I'm gonna say it that way, friend. But hold up, let me slow down right quick. Yeah, it's about to get crazy. And motherfucking right, motherfucking right. It's that motherfucking Bud Ice. It's the motherfucking kickback chit chat. It's the motherfucking kickback chit chat. Let's roll back over to OJ. Everybody's seen that meme, what they got with him in the Bronco, and there's about a million police cars behind him. They flying in the sky in heaven. That was funny. It was a little bit, but I took a lot of meaning behind that post. everyone else has. And let me get back to that. It's funny, what that post told me, or that meme told me, is that this guy's dead, and you still trying to convict him and chase him for the murder of Nicole Brown Simpson. Like, it's all you want him to be remembered as. You want his image to be, oh, he was a murderer. You want to erase all the legacy that was before that happened, that occurred, and have people wondering or thinking, oh, this is how to remember OJ, which it goes on the resume. But it's most of us of age. We know there's another whole path that OJ walked before all that. He got um, accused of murdering Nicole Simpson and Ronald Goldman. Now, like I was saying, that picture right there, it tells a lot. It's crazy how they still chasing OJ conviction and he's dead, and that's all people want to remember him as. You want to remember him as a murderer, and it's sad because people want to overlook what he was before that, and um, all his accolades for being a movie star, all that. They want to overlook all of that, and it's funny to me. The only people that I see doing that, and I have to say, are the white people. And I know I got some white friends and I got some black friends. I don't hear any black friends celebrating his death of OJ. You know, we all, there's nothing good about anybody passing away. I mean, he was 76 years old. Time goes on, life issues, by you get old, it's time to go. It's not like he died. It's not like it was karma that killed him. You had Bruce Jenner, my bad, Caitlyn Jenner, made a tweet, uh, good readings. What the fuck? And we're not gonna even get. We're gonna get to that in a minute. How about that? We're gonna get to that in a minute. So OJ, it's like they trying to have OJ remembered as a murderer, somebody who got away with murder, and they not happy about it. Like I said, it's only the white people that are really mad at. Well, they were not gonna say mad. They are happy that he's gone now because they feel like he killed Nicole Brown Simpson. And I know, hey, I my white friends, y'all gonna get mad. Uh, I know I got white friends, I got hood friends, black friends. I'm a guy from the hood that got these type of friends. When I got friends that's from England, Nigeria, Jamaica. I got all type of friends, but I got some white friends that gonna probably be disturbed by this show tonight if they watch it, or if they look at the title, they're gonna be disturbed. You know, now my intentions are not to disturb you. Uh, it's just to give you my take on what I'm looking at and seeing, and most of it is pretty much factual. Uh, I always say that I'm gonna be the villain or the hero in my the shows I do. It's gonna be some shows where it's gonna be a show that I do where, okay, I'm the hero to some people, but the other people I'm the villain. But it's not intentionally though to be the villain or the hero. Whenever I do a show, it's to just give you my take on what I'm looking at and how I feel about things. Now, don't be mad at me about it either, because we all have our own opinion. Now, let me roll back over to OJ. They want us to remember this guy as a murderer. They got away with it, and he had no good life before that. It's kind of funny, which brings me to, I was out later tonight. I went by this bar, had a few drinks. Well, I had one drink, had a shot, but I was talking to this young lady, this Latina lady. We was sitting there chopping it up about 45 minutes. Sitting there kicking it. I didn't know her, but we met each other at the bar and we just started talking and stuff. And I was telling her about, yeah, I'm gonna do a podcast show tonight about the OJ death and all that. And this young lady, she had to be every bit of probably no older than 29, 28. I give her 25, 26. and we went to talking about it, and she was like, "So what you gonna talk about on your podcast?" I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna speak about a couple of things that went over the weekend with this, that, and the other. But my headliner is gonna be about O.J. Simpson's death." Now, keep in mind, this lady, she's what, 25, 26. It's funny, it's crazy how she only knows OJ and how she's gonna remember him only because when I brought it up, what I was gonna talk about, her first thing was, "Oh, that's the guy that was married to the white lady and he killed her, and he killed the other guy, and he got away with it, and now he died of cancer, and his lawyers before him, his lawyers that was fighting with him that he hired, they died of cancers too." I said, "Nah, baby, that goes with age. When you get to a certain age, you might, you live long with these guys, do something's gonna happen." But my thing, when I realized about her, is that she's molded to only know O.J. Simpson as a guy that beat a murder case that killed his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronna Goldman in 1994. At the time, she was 35 and Ronna Goldman was 25. So that's all she knows about OJ. She doesn't know nothing about him being a all-star, first all-team running back for USC College in California, which he was whitewashed from what was going on in the Watts riots in LA streets right there in the middle of the hood at USC because he was so in tune to USC and the football program. They made him a star. He was already a star in college. Matter of fact, he's the first black guy to just get that motherfucking validation with the white folks and be rub shoulders with them and be who he be. He was the first. Like we had Instagram and Twitter and Facebook back then. You would have been like, "Damn, this guy right here," which they still got highlights of him. You can go to YouTube and check out stuff about OJ. But yeah, I told her, I said, "It's sad." I told the young lady, I said, "It's sad. It's sad how that's how you know OJ only. You don't know all these other accolades about this man that he played in this movie. He's an actor. He's one of the greatest sports analysts, newscasters ever. Matter of fact, I think he was the first black guy to be on the sports analyst team or whatever. And you and you start seeing guys like football players and stuff like that emerge to movies like Jim Brown and Fred Williams. But and Too Tall Jones, a lot of those guys was doing. They hit the Hollywood movie scene after their football career. OJ was already a star doing his football career. In college, he was already on talk shows and late night shows and stuff, getting introduced to the world. That's why Jay Z made that phrase in that song. "I'm not black, I'm OJ." He was a different type of nigga back then. See, they don't know that about OJ. See, they want people to remember these '90s babies that was born in the '90s, 2000s, 2010, whatever. They don't know about the OJ Buffalo Bills where he got drafted at. 49ers where he played at. These movies and shit he done. Him commentating football games, doing football seasons in the '80s and the '90s. They don't know that OJ. America want people to know OJ for the murder that happened with Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronna Goldman. You turn on the TV right now on YouTube or whatever channel, they talk about OJ's death. They're still talking about Nicole Brown Simpson. They're not even talking about his death. They're talking more about what happened 1994 than what happened a couple of days ago, which is sad. That's why I say it's like they celebrating his death by bringing up Nicole Brown Simpson. That's why I say it's only white people that are happy that he's dead. I haven't seen no white. I'm telling you, white friends. I don't care if you get mad. Y'all villain this show, right? I'm the villain this show. To you guys that's opposed to what I'm saying. And I'm not trying to be, a hero to the black people, because they gonna hate me the next show I do. I don't care. It's just what it is. But uh, they they are showing showing OJ as a bad person. They're not even bringing up his career before all this shit happened with him. Even though he did some crusty ass shit afterwards, where he went for this trophy that somebody stole his Heisman trophy. Yeah, I feel like he did like any other nigga. They gonna go get what's theirs if they can, and whoever they got to bring with them, whatever they got to get it, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, because he's O.J. Simpson, it got highlighted and it looked bad on his name. But like I said, rest in peace to O.J. Man. I had to go look back at a lot of. I started watching him on Cameron and Mace podcast his last couple of days on this earth. He been hanging out with them guys on the podcast, and it kind of like I seen a different side than OJ that I never really just paid attention to because I always seen him in the sports in the sports mind. Him in the suit on the sideline, talking about the game or whatever. Uh, Naked Gun, I watched him in Naked Gun. But it's these white people. Not all y'all, not all y'all, not all y'all, but most of y'all are happy and you're celebrating the death of OJ Simpson. And you trying to make it seem like that's what he get. Nah, that's what you get when you get 76, 80 years old. When you start going through stuff. It's not a white person I've seen that took up for or say it had anything good to say about OJ. No matter what a post said, not even in the public forum. If I brought up OJ to a white person in the public forum, which I did tonight at the bar earlier, white dude had some foul to say, and I had to be in defense a little bit, just like watch it now. I haven't seen a black person say that. We us black people, of course, we gonna make jokes with the memes, the internet. We do that. We post it, but we don't. If anybody that knows me, know damn well, I'm not going. I'm not saying OJ did it because evidently he's not guilty. Evidently he didn't do it. He's not guilty. Y'all don't hear me though. I'm talking about this. Out of all the things you can bring up about OJ, that's all you're seeing. All you're seeing is is Nicole Brown Simpson on the Goldman. Nobody ain't said nothing good about OJ that's not black. Only black people say good things about OJ. And people take people take things differently now. People, I mean, even when you can't, I feel bad about after I read a couple. After I made the little post that I made, and I thought it was funny, and I started looking at the comments, the little subliminal comments people making about us making stuff about OJ. I had to ease back and like, okay, why they taking it out this way? I know. I mean, they should know I fuck around and play all day on Facebook, social media. That's what I do. But I also know the figure deal on how things should be on how I should look at this situation. It's crazy. All the kids that was born in the '90s, early 2000s. That's all they're gonna know of OJ because they don't have nobody around them that's gonna tell them the things who's OJ really is. And I'm glad I had a platform to share with my peers, even the Latinas and the white people or the people that's not even on to who OJ is. I Those that watch my platform or that know me or be around me, they're gonna get a chance to get a little information through this platform to know OJ, and then it's gonna make them look further into documentaries and other stuff about OJ. They go back and look at, and they gonna have their own take on what they gotta feel about the OJ situation. Now, uh, the Twitter that the tweet that Caitlyn Jenner made about OJ. You should be the last motherfucker to say something. You murdered a black woman, and you going and you got away with that shit. and you was high. And I'm gonna say this though. I thought I probably already said it, but I'm gonna say it again if I haven't. If Nicole Brown Simpson was a black woman, if Nicole Brown Simpson was a black woman, you white people won't even be caring about OJ death like y'all. You won't be celebrating OJ death. You will be probably saying, rest in peace, OJ. You probably will be paying your condolences to OJ death if it was a black wife that he killed. The fact that the wife was white that he got accused of killing, you celebrating his death. But I bet you my bottom dollar, my top dollar, that if Nicole Brown Simpson was black, all these white people cheering about this death, they wouldn't even be acknowledging that part about OJ's life. We'll be talking, you'll be seeing highlights on ESPN about him running the football, and you'll hear everybody talking about it. Nobody, they bagged away. See, OJ, he's gonna be him and R. Kelly like in the same boat. You know, when you mention that name, you don't want to, you don't know if you should be around him or not be around him because you don't know what everybody else going, how everybody else feel. That's how OJ been all this time. You got to pick your, do they do that? I wonder what they feel about OJ. I wonder what they feel about R. Kelly. Not to try to get on R. Kelly in his situation, but let's just go back to OJ, like I say. My thing is, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna keep probably saying it as long as I'm doing this show. If Nicole Brown Simpson was white, and my white friends, y'all know this. I'm looking y'all in y'all eye right now. If she was black, y'all wouldn't give two fucks about the murder, and you wouldn't give two fucks about OJ dying either. Only thing, and the only reason why you worried about him dying or you talking about it, and it's in your fucking conversation because he killed Nicole Brown Simpson, which was a white lady, blonde-headed white lady. Bruce Jenner, I mean Caitlyn Jenner should be the last person saying something too. I don't even jump on these posts that brings up OJ's life story because I know in the comments it's gonna be crazy. And sometimes them comments can make you it can steer you away where you end up getting in the mix with somebody you don't even know. They 9,000 miles away from you. Or whatever. I mean, you know, they far away from you. You'll never be able to reach them. They can't reach you. But I think what, what made me touch on this topic tonight, because I wasn't gonna even talk about the OJ death because I didn't like how I seen all the other platforms that I watched. They kind of was praising, like celebrating, they bigging up, like giving him his flowers, you know, which goes back. I seen people giving him his flowers before he left because he's been around, you know, on camera, you know, talking and speaking on podcasts, and um, I'm just happy, you know, to see them in his last couple of days where I think I know him better. I got a better looking into him, looking at him and watching him his last month or two and last year or so than I did 10, 15, 20 years ago, 25 years ago. And the people that just trying to rain on his name though, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, and then you know they coming up with all these stories. Somebody sent me some stories today about um he paid the mob to do it. The Gambino family. Uh, he was there. And somebody had said somebody said it was a little case that said it was some drug dealers that had killed him. Her and Runner Goldman. But at the end of the day, OJ Simpson turned out not guilty. White friends. White friend, white people, not my wife. I'm not talking to my white friends. I'm just all the white people. If Nicole Brown Simpson was black, you would not be attentive to this fucking OJ Simpson's death the way you are now, and your attentiveness, the way you're attending to it, is negative. Now, if he didn't kill a white woman, I wouldn't even be attending to his death. Period. You wouldn't even be like OJ who? Oh yeah, he was a good football player and actor. You really wouldn't even think about how he killed his black wife. But the fact that his wife was blonde headed white lady. Oh, she was attractive. She was very attractive. I mean, I like white women too, though. I think all kind of women. But I know an attractive white woman when I see her. I know when a white woman is ugly too. So, I'm not one of those guys that's black that just date any kind of white lady because she's white. Nah, she gotta look beautiful. She gotta look. She gotta have that same appeal that I get from a black that I think I expect a black woman to give me, a Mexican woman to give me, an Italian woman to give me, even an Asian. So I mean, but yeah, she was an appealing lady, and I'm not even gonna even get into what uh guys try to run with that narrative and that stereotype that white women are more easy to deal with and um they cool and chill and relax. Yeah, they are chill and relaxed, but they know how to do stuff to you in a certain way, man, where it make you they know how to they know how to push buttons differently than black women. Black women they can be loud with the shit. They feel like they gotta be loud and aggressive to make you react to something. These white women they have another way of fucking with your head, playing with your top. And who to say what? I mean, relationships are relationships. Everybody have little arguments and fights, and whatever the case may be. Uh, they try to make OJ out to be a jealous man. Man, man, it's a millionaire, man. This man in L.A. He's in. He's all around the world. You think he's giving a fuck about one? He's jealous about one person that he had to kill her and the guys who. Nah, I don't get that. Nah, y'all crazy. You know, who knows? Ronda Goldman probably owed somebody on some powder, on some cocaine or some shit, some ecstasy, one of the two, and he just happened to be, or she maybe she did allegedly, and they he happened to be with her, and boom, they followed him to OJ Simpson's house. Not trying to be, you know, Perry Mason, but they're just speculations. We just hypothetically this probably happened. But who knows? They probably owe somebody on some drugs that they ain't pay or they didn't give enough money to, and they felt like, okay, we're gonna kill you. Or maybe they bought some drugs from maybe allegedly they bought some drugs from somebody, and the drug dealers followed them home where they was going because they seen they had money and they got them. They was trying to get them. Maybe it was a robbery. We don't even know that. But that's all I want to say about this shit tonight about OJ. I'm done talking about OJ. Uh, there's other stuff I want to get back at y'all. Glad y'all peeped me out tonight. Not trying to hold y'all that long. Y'all know my tune, man. I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball. Holla at y'all.